Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And as promised, today we got the new update, at least the patch notes for it. So, as I guessed it right, it was 1.0.7, no shit. So let's start reading these notes and doing a breakdown on them. So, as always, first up we got the patch size for PC and everything else, which is this is what matters to us. We don't care about the other stuff right now, at least for me. Okay, let's keep going. We're on the patch highlights. So the main highlight is the New Game Plus. Okay, let's read up on it. New Game Plus is coming to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, that's great. Upon completing the main story on any difficulty, start a new game while keeping all collectibles, collected skills, gear, allies, and hideout progression from your first playthrough. You can start a New Game Plus playthrough from the memory menu in the Animus after finishing all journeys of Naoe, Yasuke, and Junjiro. Okay, so basically, this is great. This is like any other game. Collected skills, gear, but this is something new actually. You keep the allies, but I wonder if we're gonna have the missions about the allies that you gotta do, or they're just gonna be like done and dusted and that's it. And the hideout progression is really important actually, because it gives you a lot of stuff. That's great. You don't have to like farm up materials and stuff. So I'm guessing you keep materials too. Collected skills, gear. I don't know if materials are considered gear or one of these, I guess, one of these three. But yeah, at least the hideout progression is kept, which is actually great. Since I know there's gonna be an upgrade on the forge that's gonna get us to level 4, and a little bit on that later on the patch. So let's keep going on the next line. Upon completing a New Game Plus playthrough, you'll be awarded Whisper of Gold and Dragon's Gold. Brand new gold-plated legendary long katana and legendary katana with their own unique perk engravings. Okay, this is actually great. Since for Yasuke, I always use the katana. I don't use any of the other weapons. I don't like the tepos, are at least for me they suck. I don't like them because they take 3 business days to reload. The bow is great, but you gotta play for just bow, which means you gotta be stealthy, and that's pretty much it. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the cannonball. The cannonball is way too slow. Maybe I can use the Naginata, but I'm not sure about it yet. But it's actually like the secondary weapon I would use rather than any of the other like 3 besides the katana. So yeah, getting a new katana is great. I hope like the new perks are OP, I guess, for this thing, because it's gonna take like a whole nother playthrough to get it, so might as well be worth it. So the legendary katana for Naoe, I already talked about it. We saw it in the preview, in like the roadmap video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one too, because she doesn't have any great katana. At least I have not found a great katana I would like to use yet. But looking through most of the stuff we got, like I looked through the weapons on the internet and there's nothing interesting there. So yeah, these two are gonna be great additions. I forgot the word. Great additions to the game, at least if they got decent perk engravings. Take your Take your journey through feudal Japan to the next level as many times as you want, or at least up to 8 times in New Game Plus. With each new adventure in New Game Plus, face stronger foes, more demanding challenges, and test of your shinobi and samurai skills. So this is like very interesting piece of text, because you can do the new game plus 8 times. I'm guessing it's one after the other. You can like stack them up, because with this thing that we're getting here is like you can do a new game plus once, twice, 3, up to 8 times, and they get like it gets harder and harder, which is actually pretty interesting and challenging. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people doing like, I don't know, like don't die, like not dying 8 times new game plus challenge, something like that, which is gonna be actually pretty cool to do. But I doubt I can do it. I couldn't like play through the game not dying, even though I wasn't trying not to die. But yeah, normal difficulty is gonna be hard for me. Imagine like maybe playing Nightmare and doing new game plus 8 times. Yeah, that's impossible for me not dying. So yeah, that's pretty much, I guess, the stuff for new game plus. Let's continue down. Okay, so we're getting new knowledge ranks and the level cap increase. Prepare to push beyond your limits. We've raised the level cap from 60 to 80, meaning tougher foes with enhanced tactics and awareness, demanding sharper reflexes and smarter strategies. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be dying a lot in the next videos. But yeah, this is actually great. I've already talked about it, but let's dive into it again. So usually when you reach max level in a game, doesn't matter which one it is, you're just like stuck there, and you got a sandbox for yourself to do interesting stuff. Because you know, at least for me, like the interesting stuff with games like this is reaching max level or finishing the game. Most of the time I don't finish the side objectives. I start them and then I get like annoyed, or I get bored with them and I just leave them. So yeah, this is actually something great. There's a new like goal, let's call it a goal for the game, reach the new max level, and that's where the new 4th level, yep, I can see it here, comes in. To meet this rising threat, we also expanded the knowledge rank system to 9 and 10, allowing players to unlock and develop a broader array of skills, passives and combat techniques to become even more masterful. Okay, so this is great too, because this is gonna open up way more builds for us. Like, I don't know what the 2 levels are gonna be like. We got a preview on the roadmap video. They showed like 2 or 3 levels, like 2 or 3 sections of, I think it was level 9 and level 10, like 3 as a whole from both levels, but I don't remember what they were. But yeah, I'm guessing this is gonna open up way more versatility for our builds, which is gonna be cool. We're gonna be doing more weird builds, I guess, and it's gonna be way more fun and way more interesting, and that's great. I like that the Ubisoft are thinking about us, like expanding on the game and not just like being stale and doing fixes, and that's pretty much it. They're like expanding. The game's been out for like 4 months and we're getting 20 levels more, 2 more knowledge ranks, and like 8 times replay, which gets harder and harder. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess, at least in my opinion. Okay, let's continue down. New Game Plus awaits, but before taking on the task of a new journey, you can upgrade the passive and skills of Nawa and Yasuke. Players will gain 1 new rank for multiple nodes in their mastery skill, and 10 new ranks for all existing knowledge passives to become even more formidable. Okay, I can read this again and I'm still not gonna understand what we get. I guess we're getting like freebies as masteries, I guess. That's what I'm getting from it. That's my like take from this sentence. But yeah, that's gonna be cool. And 10 new ranks for all existing knowledge passives to become. Okay, so this instead of being 20, we're getting like 30 max level on the ranks of the knowledge, like passives and stuff like that. And I gotta like, you can upgrade the passives. In skills of now and escape players, you gain one new rank for multiple nodes. I'm guessing this is like a freebie we get. A test of your skill is no match without the right gear. The forge can now be upgraded to level 4, allowing players to upgrade weapons and gear to level 80 to have the edge on the rising threats that await. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the thing I was gonna talk about the forge. We get keeping the, where was it? Keeping the hideout progression and being able to like upgrade your force to level 4 so you can do it, so you can get from 60 to 80 is actually great. We're gonna get more damage, more like passives like vulnerability damage, what was it, affliction, and it was not the energy, I'm forgetting the word, adrenaline. My god, I forgot the word. We're getting more, we can get more adrenaline off of hits, so that's gonna be great. That's gonna like improve our combat. With the new levels and ranks come 3 new achievements and trophies waiting to be unlocked. Okay. Enjoy the ride, which reach level 80. Start unseen, reach knowledge rank 10. Worth its weight, obtain the gold katana and the gold long katana by completing the story on the game plus. Okay, so we're getting 3 more trophies, which is actually great for the trophy hunters. I'm not a trophy hunter at the moment, but maybe some days I'm gonna become, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, trophy hunters are gonna enjoy this because they gotta play through the whole game again, reach all of these things, and yeah, that's gonna give them a goal to complete. So yeah. Okay, so that was like the main part of the patch. We're getting to the additional stuff. Let's see if there's something interesting in here. Yeah, there's something about MacBook, which I really don't like care about, but remove the performance warning on MacBook Air when using M4 following Pro. I don't know what this is. Like, I haven't gotten it because I don't use a Mac, so I got no idea what this is. Fixed an error in photo mode where the show UI prompt was visible in preview mode, affected player taking screen. Okay, so I've experienced this, and it's total bullshit. So yeah, thank you for fixing this. Okay, individual items will now have their dedicated page within the store. Also, that's like engravings, like stuff for your hideout and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm assuming. Katsuhime no longer vanishes from the hideout after the previous 1.0.5 fix for the breakup bug. Okay, I've not experienced this, or at least I don't remember experiencing this, so that's a plus for me, I guess, and I'm not gonna experience it. Okay, so we got some balancing stuff, so let's see what did they do to balance the game, even though they've already like butchered our, because I saw the mod on the first sentence. We got no way to earn money right now. Adjusted the number of mon received from trading. Purchasing items cost less, whereas selling them gives. Okay, so this is a good way to like fix the money problem, because I got like 20 something thousand mon, which is pretty much, I'm good for the game because I don't buy that much items, and I got enough materials, and if I need to like get more mon, I can sell like my materials and get like 20-30 more mon, 1000 mon, so that's plus. But yeah, for new players this is gonna be great, because the Ronin used to be the way to earn money, but this is gonna be the new way after the Ronin nerf, because they actually butchered the Ronin. They nerfed them once from 800 to like 200-300. Now they're giving like 80, which is complete bullshit. Like, imagine you gotta kill 10 Ronin to get the gold that you used to get for one Ronin, so, and they're like rare in the game. I'm guessing like with Nightmare difficulty, then they're gonna be more common in the game, but they could have adjusted it to like 150 to 200 and keep it at that. But I'm guessing this is gonna be the way to earn money right now. Like gather the valuable items and sell them, even though I sold mine yesterday for some dumb reason. I didn't know this was coming, so. Okay, increase the number of resources gained from this metal. Okay, this is great actually, because I got a lot of equipment that I'm not using and I'm probably never gonna use. And I'm gonna need some some resources so I can upgrade all my stuff that I'm using, and so that's great. Slightly increase the amount of crafting materials needed to upgrade. Okay, so good. These two like negate each other. Forget everything I said about this, because I'm sorry. These two things negate each other. Just delete these two rows of the patch, because that's pure nonsense right there. Rebalance the end of season chest rewards and increase the quality of crafting materials and hideout resource give. Okay, so this is great actually. But I don't know what rebalancing means. What are we gonna get here? We're gonna get shittier items, or are we gonna get better items? We're about to find out, but like this is the good part. So now the radio effect upgrade in Yasuke's Depot 3 has had its base damage increase from 25 to 50%, and its damage is now also further increased by other armor burster. Okay, so this is for the Depot. I don't really use it, so I don't know what really does, but I'm guessing we're getting more damage and we can further increase the damage from armor burster upgrade, so that's great. I guess you can probably make a like one-shot build for Yasuke's Depot. If you can do that, I'm up for the Depot, don't get me wrong. If we get a one-shot build, I'll use it. Allies now gain more health and damage as the player levels up. This is great. We can, even though I don't use my allies that much, I use the passive of Genojo, but I gotta actually put on upgrade and put on Rufino so I can use him. I know he's OP, so I haven't seen anything about them nerfing him, so he's gonna be useful on Nightmare difficulty actually. Yeah, like in hindsight, I should start doing that. Okay, so Ronin enemies now have 4 health segments up from 3. Okay, so they're like making us not want to encounter Ronins, basically. We're gonna fight them just for the epic equipment, which is me, I guess, because it's random. But yeah, I guess that's what we're getting. 4 health segments instead of 3, even though I'm playing an assassin build, so I can just one-shot them in 4 or 5, or I think it's 6 health segments, so it doesn't really matter for my build. Okay, let's go on. List of bug fixes. Okay, that's a lot. That's a long list. Cultural discoveries near Katano Castle now appear correctly in the codex after being observed. Okay, so this is codex stuff. We don't care about it. Corrected nowadays kata dialogue in Wakasa. This is probably when you go and talk about like kata with the kata teacher, and she says Yasuke needs to be there, or she's gonna say I'm gonna bring a samurai or something like that. Next thing, are they Marco Red? Okay, this is great actually, because I don't like how the codex menu is always bleeping. Oh man, I gotta go in the codex menu, in some of the stuff in the codex menu, and then apply the marker as red. So yeah, that's great. Are they level selector for knowledge path? I don't get what this is actually. I don't know what this is. I gotta think about it, like, or see it to understand it. So yeah, I'm not gonna comment on this. Something of I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gonna sound dumb if I say something. Fix the limitless trophy occasionally not unlocking after obtaining a legendary piece of gear of each type. Okay, so for the trophy hunters, this is great. For me, I don't really care about it, but yeah, if you're a trophy hunter, you get your bug fixed. Address the issue where players potentially got stuck outside the enemies. Revenge, okay. Players being stuck. Fix the bug. Player gets stuck in the room where player could get stuck in existing. Okay, get stuck. Okay, so this before is like getting stuck somewhere. Address the issue with now as ropes of the enraged. Okay, so there was some issue with these ropes, I guess. I don't know what they were. Have not seen anything on the on social media or anything about it, so have not encountered it. So good for me, and if somebody experienced it, yeah, it's gonna be fixed. Genzaburo Stepomaster is back from lunch and is now present at the Kaya Shrine. No idea what this means. I don't know what this guy does for us. I'm guessing we buy like something from it, or he teaches us something. I don't know. I have not played with Tepo that much, so I don't really know what it is. Fixed an error with some cross progression achievements caused if a playthrough was partially on. Okay, so we don't care about macOS. But yeah, this is fixed if you're playing on macOS. Skills and upgrades. Sure, that here. Okay, I don't know any of the skills names, so I'm not really gonna read up on this. You can like stop the video, read up on them, because even if I read all of them, I'm not gonna understand or comment on anything because I don't really know the skills, and I'm just gonna like tell you, okay, this is fixed, this is fixed. So yeah, you can pause the video and read it for yourself or whatever. You can skip it. It's okay. Moving on. Visuals and graphics. Address the various environmental issues with floating trees and rocks. Tree hugger. Okay, I have not experienced this, and I'm happy for it, because I hate it when there's like bugs in the environment. Like I don't like that. I remember there was like a bug in Assassin's Creed Black Flag where you just go to the port and your ship is like has disappeared, and there's like a giant hole in the sea, and where your ship was, and like there's like I don't know, like never-ending hole in its place, and you can jump in it and die. So yeah, that I hate environmental bugs. So glad they fixed this, and I have not experienced it. Okay, fix an issue where the glowing eyes on the mountain demon cannibal appeared out of place when the weapon was holstered. Okay, good thing I don't play as with the cannibal, I guess, because this was gonna bother me actually. I don't like visual bugs. I don't mind like gameplay bugs, but visual bugs, they annoy the fuck out of me because I can see them. That's my problem, and I'm a nitpicker. Okay, corrected an issue where the Iko Iki banner within the hideout did not match its preview. Okay, I'm not seeing this either. So, guess I'm a lucky person. Like, I'm not getting like half the bugs that are here. So, let's not get any of them, because it's shit when you get a bug and you gotta report it to the company. Fixed an issue causing the game to crash when previewing hideout cosmetic section stations on the building with the dragon skin applied on it. I don't have any skin, so doing this without the skin doesn't do anything for me, but if you got the dragon skin applied on the building, good for you. This is fixed. Okay, UI. The database entry for Senorikyo now displays the correct image. Corrected the hood. Okay. Fix the text only issue. Okay, so this is like UI stuff. It's nothing interesting actually, because It's mostly like percentage and stuff like that. Localization, correct the game, the German localization with rescue the special guest. No idea what this is. Fixed an error where unnecessary characters appeared in the German translation of the 50% damage on next hit after a kill. Okay, so I guess it was like 50% of damage, something like that. I don't know. But there was like a character here, which is stupid. I would have made a German joke, but yeah, I'm not gonna make a German joke because I'm not monetized. But if I ever get monetized, I'm gonna get demonetized for the joke. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going. Addressed a typo in the Kirishitan Codex entry with 4 Cristao, I guess. I'm never gonna pronounce these two things correct, so yeah, excuse me for that. But yeah, this is fixed. If you're like a nitpicker on typos, this is fixed for you, so great. Okay, spoilers. Spoilers warning quest. What? Oh, spoiler. Dumbass me. Spoiler warning. Okay, so let's do this because I'm stupid and you may have already read it, so yeah, because I'm stupid and I cannot like understand what I'm reading. Yeah, spoiler warning, guys. Okay, quests. Fighting for the cause fixed an issue where Kimura K could not be killed because third attack sequence would not begin. Why won't you die already? Oh, that's like fighting. I forgot the guy. He's like a big guy with red armor, and he has a like a right hand man that's protecting him. I think this is the right hand man, and you like have a like 3-phase boss fight with him. Okay, the butterfly collector adjusted the positioning of the paper merchant. Yeah, I gotta complete this. Like I've gotten like 2 or 3 butterflies already, so I gotta finish this. I know there's like a fight at the end of this against the Kogarui Ryu. I'm sorry, Kogaryu. Fixed an issue where the player could not complete the quest because Katsuhime was missing. Can't a girl take a break? Is this where you like where you gotta pick up Katsuhime and carry her out of the castle or something like that? There was a mission like that, which is like probably the mission I had the most out of the whole game. That was the stupidest mission, and I'm glad it's like just one of those missions. There's not like 50 of those missions like there's in Black Flags and tailing missions. So yeah, thank you Ubisoft for making only one mission like that, and yeah, keeping it short actually, because you gotta carry her down some stairs through a door and that's pretty much it. Not like in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's in Assassin's Creed 2, I think it's in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you gotta carry Katarina Sforza out of the palace or whatever she was like taken, and you gotta carry her through the whole freaking thing, because she's barefoot and she cannot freaking walk. Okay, enough of my ranting, let's continue on. A promise addressed an issue where the servant did not respond to interactions. I don't know which mission this is actually. Tempo stories fixed an issue where the player could not continue due to being unable to interact with Joken Hokyo. Okay, so this is doing the wise. Oh, where you're like circling around the temple, I'm guessing, where he's telling you stories and stuff like that, where you pretty much like catch on to him being the wise of the Shinbakufu. So yeah, this is actually a pretty important mission, and this is a great fix. Addressed an issue where killing all Genzaburo soldiers before meeting Koshiro prevented his quest progression. Okay, so this is great because this stops your progression, and fixing that is great. Lost Honor fixed an issue where players couldn't progress in the quest because Ise Sadatame was stuck in a place. Okay, these kind of bugs actually annoy me, and I'm glad I didn't encounter them. I think I didn't encounter like a single bug in the game, which is actually pretty cool for me, except for the ones that I complained that aren't actually bugs, and it's me being a stupid person and not knowing what to do and not doing jack shit about it. But yeah, these are like pretty like important bug fixes, because you cannot progress through the game if they're not fixed. Fixed an issue where players could not complete the quest after killing the target in version 1.0.6. Okay, so this is like a month of not being able to like complete your quest. So yeah, this is bullshit. But yeah, at least Ubisoft is addressing it and fixing it. Platform specific fixes. Okay, what's going on with my talking? Critical hit achievement now unlocks correctly. Okay, great. This is more trophy hunting. Corrected the mistranslation of manual for the Chinese localization for HUD settings. Great for the Chinese. Fixed the typo in the collector achievement for the German localization on Steam and Ubisoft. Great for the Germans. And macOS, even though I don't care about them, engraving are now correctly awarded when looting a legendary weapon. Yeah, this is actually a problem on PC too. Like, I've got the not the Sunset, but I forget what it was. Like the Tanto that I use all the time. The Shinobi Fury Tanto. I got that Tanto like right in the beginning of the game. Like I killed Wakasa. She's like this second or third, depends on which one you choose. Shinbaku full member you kill, and you get the Shinobi Fury Tanto and the great engraving that comes with it. And I got it like after I finished the game, because I was looking for it and I didn't know for the love of God how to find it. And then I just checked on Reddit, I think it was, and they said to put the Tanto in the stash and take it out, and it's gonna give me the engraving, because there's a bug where you get the item but you don't get the engraving. And I was looking for the whole game, like off cam, I was looking for the mystery faction that was holding the engraving that had the Shinobi Fury Tanto, the Shinobi Fury Tanto had. And at the end, I had it from like the first like hour or 2 hours of the game, like within the first hour or 2 hours of the game. And I didn't know I should like put my weapon in the stash, take it out to like get it actually. And yeah, this is a great thing. I hope they do it for PC too. So yeah, that's pretty much the patch breakdown. There's a lot of interesting stuff, especially like in the first highlights, where we get the new game plus and the knowledge ranking level cap increase. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.